My best friend dated my crush behind my back, but I made them. Regret it in a way they'll never forget. He knew every secret I had, especially who I liked. And that's exactly how he broke me. Jake wasn't just my best friend. He was the kind of guy who made you believe in loyalty, or at least that's what I thought back then. We met in middle school, bonded over a dumb science project neither of us understood, and somehow that turned into over a decade of friendship. We'd been through everything: broken bones, failed exams, late night gaming sessions, fights with parents, heartbreaks. He was the one constant in every messy chapter of my life. If you asked anyone who knew us, they'd call us brothers. We even looked like some cheap Netflix duo. Him, tall, cocky, always smirking. Me, quieter, the guy who listened more than he spoke. Where Jake walked, I followed, and honestly, I didn't mind. He had that energy that made things exciting, the kind that makes you feel like nothing bad could ever happen when you're around him. And for years, nothing did, until college. That's where Lena came in. I met Lena during freshman year, in our literature elective. She had that quiet confidence, the kind that doesn't shout for attention, but makes the whole room notice anyway. The first time she laughed at one of my lame jokes, I swear my brain forgot how to form words for a solid minute. She was all the things I wasn't: outgoing, bold, effortlessly social, but she also had this soft side that showed up when she talked about her art. She used to sketch between lectures, random things like coffee mugs, strangers' faces, street lamps. She said she liked finding beauty in ordinary stuff. Maybe that's why I liked her, because she made everything feel a little less ordinary. I remember the first time I told Jake about her. We were sitting in my dorm room, surrounded by pizza boxes and Red Bull cans, playing FIFA. Dude, I said casually, like my heart wasn't about to sprint out of my chest, there's this girl, Lena. Jake's eyes didn't leave the screen. Lena who? Lena from lit class. She's different. I don't know, man. I think I really like her. He grinned, pausing the game. Oh, Ethan's got a crush. Damn, it's been years since that happened. Shut up. I laughed. I'm serious. Then tell her, he said instantly, like it was the easiest thing in the world. I shook my head. Not yet. I don't even know if she'd be into me. Jake smirked. Dude, girls love the quiet ones. You're mysterious, bro. Just go for it. That's the thing about Jake. He always made you feel like he believed in you until later, when you'd realize he was just collecting your insecurities like souvenirs. Weeks passed, and Lena and I actually started getting close. We'd text after class, hang out in the cafeteria, trade music playlists. She even started coming to some of my study sessions. Every time she smiled at me, it felt like the universe had finally decided to give me something good. Of course, I told Jake everything. Every text, every conversation, every stupid detail. She said my playlist actually good. I'd tell him. He'd grin. Nice. You're in. I trusted him more than I trusted my own gut. So when Jake said, hey, maybe I'll talk to her a bit too, feel her out, see what she thinks of you, I didn't even hesitate. I said, sure, man, thanks. Looking back, that's the moment I should have known. It started subtly. Lena would mention Jake in passing. Jake's actually pretty funny, she'd say with a small laugh. Did you guys grow up together? Or, Jake said you used to get into fights for him in school. That's sweet. I thought nothing of it. I mean, of course they talk. Jake was charming. He could make friends with a wall if he wanted. Then one afternoon, she mentioned something that made my stomach twist. Jake said you used to have this huge crush on someone named Mia in high school, she said teasingly. I froze. That was something I told Jake when I was 15. Something I never told anyone else. Did he? I said, laughing off. Full story link below.